Hey everyone, today for my vlog topic, I want to talk about something that can be a huge challenge when you start off your freelancing business, and that is figuring out how to set your rate, what to set it to. I had no idea when I started, and it was hard, I felt like, to do the research because there was such a variable rates out there. I didn't know what to do, and I had a friend who was a freelancer, kind of picked her brain a little bit and got a really good idea of where I should start. But again, that can be hard to figure out. I think my number one piece of advice is going to be to make sure that you do a little bit of research on where you are at, like physically, what state you're at, where you're located, and what freelancing rates are. So you can hop on social media is going to be a really good place for this. LinkedIn, even Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want. Find a Facebook group that you do. There's tons of virtual assistant groups if you want to do graphic designs. I know you can find a lot there. Just ask a question. Just throw a post in there. Hey, I'm new to this. What rates did you guys do when you started off? And lots of people will comment, this was mine, this was mine. And they'll give you some ideas. That's a good way to figure it out. You can even Google what are common freelancing virtual assistant rates in Georgia, in Colorado, in Texas, and wherever you are. You can get a good idea. Another thing to keep in mind, though, that I think is more important in what rate you set is to remember some details about rates. So first of all, I need you to remember, because when I started off, I thought my rate sounded really high. Now I look back and it was very, very low, and I've gone up a lot, but it sounded really high to charge that. You need to remember that freelancers charge higher rates because we are not employees. We do not have the benefits that employees have. We do not have a lot of the other perks that come with being employees, and that's why our rates are higher. And also, people who are hiring freelancers don't have to pay all those costs of having employees, of having office spaces, of offering all these different insurances and things that they need to offer them. So they're more comfortable paying that. I know I felt kind of uncomfortable and scared to offer that rate to people, but don't. You need to understand too, as a freelancer, know your worth and stick to it. So I've had so many people that came at me expecting a very low rate, probably from these sites. There's a lot of sites that have, there's a lot of virtual assistant companies that people go to try to hire a virtual assistant through a company, and those rates are a lot lower. I'll tell you now, a lot of them are outsourced, or even if they're not outsourced, those are their employees. It's kind of a different way to do it. They're not necessarily actual freelancers. So I want you to remember that, and don't think that just because somebody comes at you trying to offer a much lower rate, that is a reflection on your rate being too high or being bad. If you're getting that constantly from everybody saying that seems high, that seems high, that seems high, maybe reevaluate. But don't lower your rate for a client. Don't say, oh, okay, well, that's what they pay, and I really want the clients to jump at it. One thing to know, if your rate is too high, yeah, you're going to have a hard time getting work. But if your rate is too low, you're also going to have a hard time finding good clients. You might find clients, but not good clients. Good clients will pay your rate. They will pay what it is for because they know that is standard industry. Remember that and stick to that. That doesn't mean you can't offer rate cuts or package options, or people that are willing to do retainers, I'll give you a discount. That's different. Definitely do that. But don't go lower because you're worried what other people might think. That's my initial advice on rates. I'd love to talk to you more. If you have specific questions, hit me up on my coaching page. Let's talk one-on-one over you specifically on what you need, and we can get you more help there. Let me know if there's any other topics you want to go over. Thanks. Bye.